second. It's great to be here. It's great to have you here. Thanks for watching my live stream. I'm Benjamin James Medici. You're either watching me on YouTube or on TikTok. Regardless of where you are, I'm on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram. So feel free to follow me in those places. And you can also follow me to see what else I post and to see when else, to see when I also go live and all of that in between. You can also chit chat with me and let me know how I'm doing, because I am still starting off these live streams. Even though we're quite far into it, we're over a month into live streaming and we're having a lot of fun doing it. At least I am, at least. And I'm here for you if you're here for me. So thanks for being here. Thanks for sharing. And thanks for hanging out. Thanks for pushing like and sharing this live stream. And also thank you just for supporting the other videos and sending me the encouraging messages and also just well-received feedback. Now with the trolls and whatnot, sometimes you guys are also telling me good things too, so a little bit of a thank you to everything that's been happening on the internet overall. It's nice to hear things from those people and these people that are against it, people that are for it. It's always nice to hear people's opinions. It's great to be here, and if you're watching on YouTube, the audio might not be that great right now because I have it plugged into power and the microphone is not on. I apologize for that, and we will try to resolve that in the future. If you're just joining in on TikTok, I'm just starting off the live stream. It's great to have you here. I'm Benjamin James Medici. We're going to cook some dinner. We're going to eat a little bit. We're going to hang out. That's something you'll be able to do with me tonight. I'm starting off my night. You could be watching me for like the next 2-3 hours if you really want to. You can also just follow me and watch my short form content. I know how live streams work, and sometimes when I'm scrolling, I don't really want to watch someone on a live stream. I just want to watch some of the short form content they create. I'm encouraging you to go on over to my profile, also check out the videos that I got going on there. I do post videos regularly, and I like to have a lot of fun doing so. So it'd be nice to get the support, and you can also just let me know how I'm doing, because I'm always down for that fun. Thanks for watching. I'm live on Instagram, TikTok, and on YouTube right now. Wait, I'm not live on Instagram, but I'm available for you to follow me on Instagram. It's great to have you here. I see new people are coming. I see regular people are coming. Regardless, we're going to start off with some cooking tonight. I don't know really what I'm going to make. I just wanted to start these live streams and set myself up, because I do like to live stream pretty much every night now. And I just wanted to do this tonight and give you an opportunity to also share it with other people before I start cooking anything, so I can cook with them, they can cook with me. We can have a whole thing happening. I appreciate the likes. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for being here. I am having a good time doing these, and hopefully I'm entertaining you. Hey there on YouTube. It's nice to have you. I'm going to be acknowledging what's going on in the chats every now and then. I was, back there over by everything, just starting off this live stream, but now I will just see who's joined in and what people have been saying. It's great to have everyone jumping in. Dude is professional, but really short. Oh, thanks, Damien. Well, I'm not really short, but I guess. I could be taller. I've always felt that way, so, it's there. I'm not self-conscious about it. I'm just verbalizing it. But now I feel a little self-conscious about it. Braylon said hi on YouTube. Braylon, it's nice to have you here. Thanks for watching my live stream. How tall are you? Marissa, 6 feet. That's it. So, I could be taller. Everyone can always be taller. Thanks, man. I do appreciate the energy. Still reading the comment section on TikTok. If you're confused at all on YouTube, I am referring to people's comments and things that people are saying on the TikTok stream. So you can watch me on TikTok. You can also follow me on, it is not, but the audio is bad. Sorry about that. That is my bad. I'm going to have to fix that on the live stream on YouTube. Bobo Gizmo, nice to see you're here. Strawberry. Oh, our Steven jumped in. Hey, Steven, nice to have you here. What's on the menu? We're going to figure that out together. Steven, thanks for the follow. Trying to get through all of these messages when I stop reading them always takes me a little while to catch up. I appreciate people's patience. I must be a museum because bro is a work of art. Oh, thanks, man. I do appreciate that, man. I always appreciate those nice compliments. We got user 0874 asking if I'm rich. In a way, I guess. I don't think so. But, it's a hard question to answer because it depends where you are. Like, if you're in America and you are like a neighbor of mine, I'm not rich. But if you're like in, I don't know, some part of the Middle East and, you just don't have the lifestyle very good, then I would be rich. It depends on where you are. It's subjective to the amount, too. Are you wearing a watch? No, I don't have an Apple Watch. I can't buy all that crap. I guess I'm not rich. There you go. Does that answer your question? I think it's to each their own, though, because it's different times, so you could be rich in love, and you could be rich in wealth. But I am doing this live stream for fun, and also just hanging out on these platforms, seeing if I could build more of an online presence that makes more of a staple and something that I can, make some money off of. Because I work in entertainment. The entertainment industry is slow these days in the Hollywood area, at least, which is kind of weird, because there's also a lot of things filming, because there's a bunch of productions, but things are being relocated to other places. I appreciate the likes. I appreciate all the shares. Thanks for jumping in, people. I'm going to try to finish. I got distracted. Robbed. I don't know what you're talking about, user 08745, but I hope you didn't get robbed. That does sound decline. It just sounds like not something that anyone should experience. I don't wish that upon anybody. Thanks for the likes, everyone that's jumping in. It's nice to have you people here. That's tall to me, Marissa. Okay, so you're happy with how tall I am. But I do have the shot frame, so you're going to be looking down at me instead of looking eye level with me or up at me. I'm probably going to make a sandwich. How'd you figure that out, KDS? Is it because of the bread over here? It's because of the bread over here. It's definitely because of the bread. Yeah, I do want to make a sandwich. But I could also make pasta. That's an option too. I can also make pasta tonight. I would like to make meat sauce. That's a really good point. To the Louvier? I don't know where that is. Yeah, Bobo Gizmo, that's the best answer. I have a roof over my head. I can eat tonight, and I have people that love me, and I just have access to the internet. So I'm rich. If you have access to the internet, and you have a roof over your head, and you can eat, I added something to that, Bobo Gizmo, but I see what you're saying. But I do think if anybody has access to the internet, it's a very rich thing to be able to have access to. As soon as you have access to the internet, you have the ability to create a lot of change in your life. But like, not restricted access, or data limited access. Thanks for claiming you like where our microwave placement is, Eddie. I hate where it is. I hope you're still here. Nice to have you part of the live stream. If you're new, welcome. Oh, we got some follows. Thanks, guys, for the follows. Thanks for jumping in. I do like to live stream on a regular basis. I hope you do tune in on other times as well. We're going to be cooking tonight, though. But it looks like I really want to make myself a salad. I mean, a sandwich and a salad. A B0010-100. We got people asking me questions on YouTube, too. Are you wearing a watch? No. You should get a nice automatic watch. Maybe one day. I do own one, I think. But what do? I work in the entertainment industry, and I'm a freelancer, so I'm always looking for gigs that behind or in front of the camera. These days, doesn't really matter. It used to be only behind the camera. But in the last couple of months, and actually the last year, I've actually changed that to being, if you need me in front of the camera, I can just switch to be doing that too, because that's what I started doing. I stopped doing it to be more behind the camera, and now I'm either one. You know, basically media productions is a good way to say it. That's what I do for a living. And I'm going back over to the TikTok stream and reading what's going on in that one. But that answers your question over there on YouTube. Length Gary? Gary? Well, thanks for the gift, Ray. I do appreciate it. A pasta sandwich would be cool, Bobo Gizmo. I've never done that before. Bless up. Yeah, blessed up. I'm craving a bagel now. I wish I had bagels too. Why did you talk about bagels? Oh, Alexa, you got me. Very vintage. Love that. Thank you. Do I live with my mom? No, but she does live 8 minutes away, and that's really what's important at the end of the day. I can get to her if she needs me, and she lives with my dad. I used to live there back in the day. You know, kind of makes more sense to stay there, but I can't stay there, and it's not because they don't want me on Holy Bible. It's because if I live with my parents, I absolutely can't date at all. I found that out growing up. No one ever really wants to date the guy that lives with his mom or his dad, or just his parents in general, especially in Los Angeles County. It's seen as a massive red flag. Unless you're really, really rich, then it's seen as an okay thing. But if you're not really, really rich, then you can't live with your parents and date within the Los Angeles County area. Or at least that's what I've experienced over my years of dating and also having a hard time dating. People don't really want to date you if you live at home with your parents in LA. But apparently it's normal in other parts of the world. I don't know. It's part of the social structure here. I didn't make up the rules. I'm just trying to live by them. And I do like living outside of my parents' house now, but I didn't like it when I started. Because I was like, why am I doing this? I'm a family man. I'm being with my family. I want to start a family. I don't want to live a bachelor's life. I was really against living a bachelor's life. That was really part of it. But I did find out that in today's society, you actually need to go and buy into the bachelor life in order to get people to, date you. You just have to kind of go with the times. You have to be doing what everybody else is doing, or it seems really strange. And the girl's going to talk to her friends to figure out if she should be talking to you still. If you live at home with your parents, there's a large likelihood that she's not going to get good feedback from her friends. The friends are going to say no, because they also don't want to lose her to some guy. So they're going to just keep her. No, sure, the out of it. What do you freelance in? Entertainment, more media productions. I'm always doing that stuff, Ray. Thanks for asking. Tringo Ray William Johnson. I don't know who that is. I'm not Ray William Johnson, right? What's my favorite gig that I've done? Conventions by far. I do love doing the conventions because you just get to run around with a camera and do B-roll. If you can get that job, that's the best job to get. You run around and basically get shots of people being there at the event, and it's a lot of fun because you get to meet a lot of really cool people. You get to see a lot of really cool people. The one that I like doing the most, I don't know. It's hard to pick. They're all really fun. I'm going to keep going. Let's just keep answering other questions. I'll circle back to that. My favorite gig that I've ever done maybe is the best way for me to look at that. Where was I on this? Let's see. Want to hear a joke? Come on now. What's your favorite gig, right? We answered favorite gigs. Did you do any shopping? No. Well, actually, yeah, I did do shopping. But I didn't buy anything. How many hours do I average streaming a day? At least 90 minutes. Thanks, Ray, for asking. I do like actually answering that. I have decided to do 90 minutes and to post multiple videos a day to see if I could really build this platform to be able to make any sort of income off of YouTube or off of TikTok. What do you call a chicken that sees lettuce? Chicken that sees lettuce? I don't get it, but I will get it later. Maybe I'll work on it. Oh, are you trying to tell a joke? You have a newscaster's voice. Oh, newscaster's voice. I also don't always read right. I sound things out in the wrong order sometimes. Unless I'm reading something that's like a paper in front of me, it's really like, radio voice though. Yes. But I can do those things. You resemble Charlie Chaplin? Yeah, that is a total compliment. Thank you so much for saying that. I studied film, so I know exactly what you're talking about. Charlie Chaplin is. I like getting the or the Marx Brothers references. Those ones are usually the most complimentary ways to get to me. You tell me I look like a Marx Brother. I'm not gonna say which one because it's more surprising if you actually figure it out. But there's one that people are like, "Hey, you look like this guy." One of the Marx Brothers. Anyways, obvious to his 31 followers. 31 followers? Why are we having a hard time dating? It's LA. LA is a terrible place to date. If you have a fun time dating in LA and you're really good at dating in LA, well, you got to talk to some of the other people in LA and share that news because that is not what I'm picking up. A lot of people are really skeptical. You did not miss dinner. We haven't even started cooking yet. I'm just like reading comments and interacting with the chat more than I usually do before I start this live stream. Kiwi's here. Hey, it's nice to see you. And B, but you didn't miss dinner, B. You're still here at the right time. You just chimed in and you just ended up catching up. I'm almost done catching up, so then I can talk in real time, I guess. Trench coats. I have a trench coat. We have a pretty, just followed you. Thanks. Mikey Milwaukee's here. Mikey, nice to see that you're here. He's one of our moderators. Mikey is a great moderator. Shout out, give him a shout out, let him know he's doing a great job. He's also known as Manchild on the internet. You can find him in other platforms. He Also moderates for other people as well. Steve Carell vibes? Oh, thanks for that. And hotter Steve Carell vibes. Can I do a transatlantic accent? I don't know what that sounds like. Maybe. I wouldn't mind trying it. I always do have a lot of fun doing some of the character things. I mean, sometimes I just have a lot of energy and I end up just doing whatever I want regardless when it comes to using my voice in a range of different ways because I have a voice that actually can go very all over the place. Like, you know, everywhere. It just has its thing. But this is the voice I like to use while I'm streaming myself. It's great to have you here. Thanks for being part of my live stream. I'm Benjamin James Morgadich, streaming live on YouTube and on TikTok at the same time. The YouTube audio is not the best, but you are here to watch me, so I'm here for you. If you're here for me, we can just hang out tonight, and on this live stream, you can watch me cook. You can cook with me, and then you can also watch me eat later, or you can eat with me. It's all up to you. You can also push like and share this live stream with whoever else you think would like to be part of it. Thanks for saying I'm very animated. I do have a lot of fun using my hands when I talk. I don't know if you have a lot of fun using hands when you talk, but this is just something that I like to do. I do like to do these live streams, so feel free to follow me and be part of my community. You can subscribe as well. You can, look at the channel and watch any of the other live streams if you're watching on YouTube. And you can also go over to YouTube and rewatch any of the live streams on YouTube if you ever want to. This is a fun place for me to be, and this should be a safe place for you to be if you decide to join in my live stream. I hope you do have a lot of fun, and I hope you can interact with the people in the chat. Just chit-chat amongst each other. You can ask me questions, you can talk to one another, and we can have fun together. As long as you keep things civil, keep things safe, let's all try to be nice to each other and be on each other's best behavior. And also, just don't be too hard on each other when we're giving opinions and stuff like that. Opinions are opinions. And let's not just, hammer down one another, but have some fun with each other. I'm going to hire you, or hire an Etsy? What's an Etsy? Thanks for saying I'm real? Oh, no, you're saying Rihanna's real. I got confused right there. Regardless, this is a lot of fun to be doing these live streams. I try to interact with the chat. Every once in a while, I'm going to get confused. I'm new to this stuff. It's been over a month, but I've been having a lot of fun. But feel free to share the live stream and let people know that they can also cook with me tonight, because that's what we're going to be doing. Now is the time for me to start paying attention to this little thing that we're doing tonight. There is also the fact that I have a whole bunch of dishes in the sink. But it's probably going to have some sort of effect on me cooking right now, and I really should probably get to them. Maybe that could be part of the stream, but I really don't know. It's just not going to happen right now. We're not going to be doing it. I'm a very real person in my live stream, so you're actually just going to be watching me do something in real time, and it's more of a reality type of based show. So any support you can give me is great. And that's being said because I don't always interact with the chat. I do try to, but when I do, it's because I come over there. When I'm cooking, I'm over here. And this is going to be something I'm going to have to accomplish in order to eat. And I'm hungry. And you're here to enjoy that with me right now if you want to. But also, I apologize if I didn't answer your questions up there. But really, you're just looking into what I'm doing. This is just an observation and just a live stream of me in my kitchen cooking. And you can cook with me too. You can share the live stream so someone else can cook with me too. If you don't cook and you know someone else cooks, or if you cook and you're really excited to do this, so well then get your stuff ready. We're going to have a lot of fun. I know I have fun while I'm cooking. I hope you have fun while you're cooking. I really want to eat a sandwich, but I also want to make myself some peas. I want to use some of the stuff that I have in the refrigerator and some of the stuff that I have in the freezer. I don't want to make myself a microwavable or an oven type of meal where I just put it in the oven for a little while or put it in the microwave for a little while. Actually, the microwave doesn't even matter. This one right here, yeah, this is a broken microwave. It doesn't even work anymore. That's not even important right now. We're not going to use the microwave. The microwave isn't even important, but people do compliment on its placement and where it is. And let me tell you, this microwave will be replaced, and it is in a big enclosement, but still, it's an appropriate place for it to be. It's right under the air fryer, which makes things a lot easier for me in general. This is my mom's breaded chicken. This is left over. We're actually going to use this as well. We don't want to waste this. No, this is something we should use in the cook tonight, and I'm actually going to heat that up in the air fryer. That's something I can just already start up on. I don't really need to think about that much. The sooner I do it, too, the easier it is to cut it up, because I do want to use it into a sandwich, or I do want to use it and put it into a sandwich. You can also make some tuna. That's something that's on the menu as well. I haven't really gotten up there and interact with the chat, but it is nice to have you people here. Thanks for being part of my live stream. And I do see that people have jumped in, and we've got some new people, we've got some old people that are just going back into the chat and whatnot. Regardless, if you're a regular or if you're new, feel free to follow me, feel free to push like and share the live stream. I do have a lot of fun doing this stuff, and I feel like I should It's breadcrumb chicken. It's what my mom makes. It's one of the best things she's made my whole life growing up. It's in the best type of chicken that she's definitely made. It's breadcrumb chicken. It has like stuffing on top of it. And it's basically a bready chicken because it is called a breadcrumb chicken. Anyways, we're gonna heat that up, and that's some chicken. So you got to do that at like 400 degrees. But I'm gonna bring that down to like 5. I mean, it's just heating it up. It's great to be doing these live streams. It's nice to be here. I hope you're having fun. If you know anybody who wants to cook with me, or if you want to cook with me, now's the time to get yourself in the kitchen, and we can cook together tonight. That's an option for you. And honestly, I'd love to have you. So if you do want to cook with me, and you just want to watch me, I'd love to have you in my space. I'm trying to create a safe environment for you to be entertained, and to also interact with other people as well on TikTok and on YouTube. So be nice in the chat and talk with one another. Make some friendships. Let's hang out together. I'm hanging out with you. You could be hanging out with me. Everything's going to be great. I ripped open this bag, and I shouldn't have done it. I should have untied it, because then I could reuse the bag to keep these fresh. I bought a whole bunch of these because there was a good sale. Good sale on these things. I did go grocery shopping a little bit, but that's not what's important right now. What's important right now is I'm trying to decide what type of sandwich I want to make. What do I want in my sandwich? So I'm going to hold this French roll, and I'm going to figure this out in real time. And that means that I have options. I have like avocado, I have spinach, I have cheese, I have 2 types of cheese, I have Swiss cheese, I have cheddar cheese, I have banana peppers that I could cut up the banana peppers. I don't think I have any onion. I don't think I have any garlic, but I do have garlic, minced garlic. But I also have garlic salt. I'm definitely going to use lemon pepper. We do have to wait for the chicken to finish cooking anyways, and that's what's cooking right behind me in this air fryer. We can use the stove and heat up some peas. I do love peas. You know what would be fun is if I mix some peas with some tuna, and then also mix some chicken with the tuna and the peas, and then made a sandwich using that. That actually sounds pretty good. That sounds like a mixture of too many things. But then again, does tuna and chicken actually taste good together? I don't think I've ever mixed those two. Well, there's a first time for everything. Maybe this is the night I try it. Maybe not. No, I'm thinking maybe it is a good night to start it. Regardless, it's great to have you here. Thanks for joining in on TikTok and on YouTube. It's nice to be doing it. It's nice to be here. So feel free to share a live stream with anybody that you think might want to also cook with me. So I'm still figuring some things out. So you're just witnessing my life in general. This is observing me in my kitchen right now. I don't interact 100% with the chat, but when I do, I try to interact the best I can with the people that are here. And I appreciate everyone that's taking the time to stop by. But this is just a live stream to entertain you if you enjoy watching me. And that's really what it is at the end of the day. So if you're not for that or you're against it, that's okay. There's a lot of other content for you to watch. But if you're for it, just stay here. You can also follow me on Instagram, on YouTube, on TikTok, as I've already said, but I'm streaming live on YouTube and TikTok, so, But you can follow me on Instagram, which is not a platform I'm streaming live on right now. You can watch my short-form video content, across the board, and stuff that I post on a regular basis. It's nice to post videos daily. I'm still thinking about this whole food thing. What do I really want to do here? Having a pasta would be fun, and there was that Bubble Gizmo option where Bubble Gizmo said in the chat that I could make like a pasta sandwich. I think it was Bubble Gizmo. I hope it was. If it wasn't, whoever did say it, I apologize, and I'll try to remember who actually said what later on in the live stream. But right now, we're actually just figuring out what to do while also heating up some chicken. Now, what to do, I think I'm going to grab the peas. Yeah, I like to eat green peas. It's one of my favorite things to eat, so it does make sense for me to get the green peas out. If you're just joining in, welcome. We are going to be doing some cooking. I'm just figuring some stuff out. I know, I'm a fast talker, and I do hang out in this live stream quite frequently now, so if you just stumbled across me, you can watch me on a regular basis. If you want to watch my short form content, you can also go ahead and do so too. I don't make very elaborate content. I make simple content that's positive, and it's just upbeat energy. So if you want to see some upbeat energy, and you want to see someone talk positively about the things they do, that's the videos that you can watch me make on my platform. That's right, I post videos regularly. On a regular basis, you can just watch a short video of me doing something and showing you how I do that thing, and also encouraging you to share with me how you do that thing as well, because I'm always curious. I'd like to know how you do things as well. My outfit is fire. Thanks. I do appreciate that. I do try to come up and read the comments every once in a while, but I do have the camera kind of far away from me. It's nice to see people who are saying hi, fam, and whatnot, and that people feel welcome in the chat, and that people are bonding together. It's nice to see that. It's nice to see that everyone's having a good time being here. and I do have a fun time doing this. I'm figuring some stuff out when it comes to cooking. We're gonna make some green peas. We're gonna make a sandwich. I'm gonna eat that sandwich, and we're gonna maybe wrap some gifts. That's gonna be what happens tonight. Now I know you're thinking, wrap some gifts? You already bought all your gifts? I did not. We're gonna be doing some practice wrapping. Now that's a surprise. I wasn't gonna quite say that quite yet, but it is part of the live stream tonight, so there's gonna be some fun. We are making a sandwich, eating a sandwich, and doing some gift wrapping, but not really gift wrapping. We're just doing some wrapping in general to practice the wrapping process, to make the wrapping of a present more perfect. I also just have some extra wrapping paper that I got recently, so I'm gonna use it. And it's gonna be fun. Would love to be my mod. Thanks for saying that you'd like to be a mod too. I feel bad about giving people that responsibility. I've already given it to Joe and Mikey Milwaukee, and I do appreciate Joe and Mikey Milwaukee and all they do as moderators, so give them a shout out. One of them might be here, both of them might be here, regardless. Let them know they're doing a great job. But right now, I'm not sure if I should add more mods. I'm still figuring out how to do these live streams in general, but as time goes on, I guess I need more mods. I don't have anyone moderating on YouTube, but if ever anyone really wants to, let me know. Regardless, on TikTok, I will probably add more mods later on. Just at this moment in time, we are just gonna, have fun together. Don't worry so much about trying to police the chat. You can always report someone if you feel like someone's being nasty in the chat. TikTok does have an algorithm also that watches people more now than ever. So there's also that going on. So you got some options. Now I don't need this anymore. But I do need this. It's a cutting board, I know, right? I was definitely getting something. The cutting board's going to be very helpful for me. It's helpful for most people. Really, at the end of the day, it does its thing. It cuts things. Or it doesn't cut things for you. It makes it easy for you to cut things. You need help? How's your day?
Good. Just laundry, clothes.
Oh, nice. Yeah. You bought wrapping paper?
Yeah, we got a lot of. Yeah.
I was just telling my live streamers that I just got a whole bunch of wrapping paper that I'm going to use tonight.
Did you get some too?
No, we have some.
Oh, yeah?
We have a lot left over, and I was thinking how much we have, and that we don't have enough gifts to probably wrap everything.
That's exactly what I thought. I was like, I don't know if we're going to get that. We'll just get one.
Just in case. I mean, no worries, though. You don't want to worry about not having enough.
Oh, is that the chicken that smells so good?
Yeah, chicken does smell really good, right? Oh, if you're just walking into the live stream, I'm just talking to my roommate, he just got home. But it's great to be here, it's great to have you here. I do like the live stream, and you're just looking into my life. So I'm interacting as I can with the chat, but for the most part, you're just observing me. But yeah, you got another, did I bring that in or did I leave that outside? I don't remember. Like when I came back, I just set up this camera so fast. You know me. Don't understand for them. Yeah, I'll tell you about it later. It was fun, but it was also like, people be getting older. I guess I'll tell you fine people, if you're taking the time to watch my live stream, I guess I shouldn't hold anything back, right? We're doing a live stream right here, my life in general, and man, this one doesn't look right. That's okay. I'm seeing what I have. We're still going through the options. I might make some tuna along with some cut up chicken. Mix those two together. I've never done that before, but it could be a good idea. It could not work. Tell us when you're ready. Oh, yeah. Ben should do a holiday special. Mikey, thanks for saying that. I should do a holiday special. Oh, Juliet, thanks for coming in with the roses. I do appreciate it. It's nice to see you here. It's nice to have you here. Are any of y'all going to give me something for Christmas or what? Oh, I love that type of attitude. Yeah. Rem saying hi to the roommate. I'll let him know. Good. Rem. Nice. Looking out for each other. You want a Tesla? Oof, gosh, I appreciate all the likes. I appreciate the shares. Looks like Emmy's here. Emmy, I am reading the chat. And I see, I will not worry, because you are here. Those of you who don't know who Emmy is, I used to live with Emmy. I lived with her and her family for about a month. and I know her family really well. So there was some miscommunication in the last live stream where I wasn't acknowledging the chat, and she was here and she was asking how her family was doing, and people were confused about that. The reason is I used to live with her family, and I'm best friends with her older brother, and she was like, you know, the little sister. So she is like my little sister. So let's all be nice to Emmy and let her know she is welcome here, because she called me after one of the chats because she felt very unwelcome, because she saw how much everyone loved me. And you guys do love me. I appreciate the support. I appreciate people also being able to defend me whenever you feel like you need to defend me. I'm not saying don't do it. Defend me whenever you can. I love that type of stuff. And we are having some fun on the internet, and it's nice to have positive energy. And Emmy is here to hang out and have a good time with all of you guys too. Her love language is a little more rough than others. Emmy, we all know the truth. Emmy can be a little stern, a little sarcastic, but she means good, and she has a good heart. So she's here to hang out, and she's not actually meaning anything to hurt anyone's feelings. Sometimes she says things, just constructive criticism in a way. And it's okay. You can do that in this chat. Let's all just be nice to each other and not just censor ourselves from saying things in general. You should say things. There should be somewhat of conversation. We don't sometimes say things like, that could be controversial to some extent, and we're not going to have a lot of fun talking in general. It's going to be a lot of fun if we also bring attention to those things and don't actually mean some things that we say sometimes. I don't know. It's all social cues and whatnot. Just pick up on some social cues, and then this is all us writing to each other. What's my sign? Bolo Gizmo, thanks. Yeah. I like how everyone is hanging out in the chat and being receptive to all sorts of things that are being said, and that we're all hanging out now, being real positive with each other. That's just fantastic. Outfit looks like fire today. Thanks, Rem. It's a all brown outfit that I almost didn't wear, because when I put it on and was leaving, I was thinking, it's not really distinguishable that I'm wearing a vest when I do brown vest on brown. But then when I turn around, you do realize I'm actually wearing a vest. And I was like, well, I'd rather look like I'm wearing a vest from behind than in front today. Maybe I want people to look at my, backside more than my front side today. Regardless, my backside ended up looking pretty good. So I was like, oh my gosh, I can't not go out wearing this outfit. That was the logic. That is what happened earlier. Maybe one day I'll film myself get ready to leave the house, and you guys can see that type of stuff. I'll get one of those cameras that kind of just moves with me. It'll be a lot easier for me if I did it too in like a 20-minute live stream. So it wouldn't be a very long one. You'd have to catch it. Which gives you more of an incentive to follow my live stream here on TikTok and here on YouTube. It's great to be here. It's nice to have you. I'll pay attention a little more to the chat. As time goes on, I might step away too far, but I do like to take the time to just double check and make sure everyone's being nice and hanging out with one another. Steampunk Ben is fire. Thanks for saying I look good in brown. And then I could pull off a monocle. Oh, never mind. You didn't say the monocle part. I read what I wanted to read. But I could pull off a monocle, and no one needs to tell me I could. Do I have an Instagram? Batman, I do. You could just type in Benjamin Mugarichin, and that's my Instagram. Feel free to follow me there. Feel free to follow me on YouTube. Feel free to follow me here on TikTok or here on YouTube. Whichever live stream you're watching, I'm live on TikTok and on YouTube right now, and it's me having a lot of fun doing this. It's been about a month, a little over a month of doing this stuff, so feel free to share the live stream and support by following and being part of my community. You can subscribe to if you want on TikTok. You can follow the channel on YouTube. You can do whatever you want. At the end of the day, I'm here to be an amusement for you, so I'm not looking to push this onto you. If you want to hang out with me, it's an option for you. If you want to watch my videos, it's an option for you. Oh, Odie the cat is here. Hey, it's nice to see you. It's nice to have you in the live stream. For getting over shame, regret from past mistakes? No, I actually don't have any good advice for that. I still think about a lot of my regrets from past mistakes. I think the best thing to do is time. Time does help. Time and talking about it. You can't avoid it. You gotta let yourself go through all those feelings. So if you're gonna feel for it, it's gonna eventually feel less in the future. But I don't have advice to make it feel better in the moment. Oh, you're gonna write a little Juliet? That's great. Yeah, you take your time, you go and you do what you need to do, but we're here for you if you ever get bored. You shouldn't get too bored though. You said you wanted to take the time to really write those pages. So you write those pages. You do what you want to do, and you keep accomplishing that accomplishment because it will pay off. But if you do have a writer's block or anything, then you can always come back and you can hear me talk nonstop. That's basically a guarantee from me to you, and I'll be here, capable of talking nonstop to help you if you get writer's block. It's true, man. What's that one? The baking sheet?
Yes,
Oh, nice. Talking to my roommate over there. He got a new baking sheet. Stop by Wendy's. Bobo Gizmo, you get yourself, I don't know. You don't need to get me anything, but get yourself exactly what you want. But get that for me. But don't get it for me. Get it because I really want you to have it. Don't get yourself that like little thing because you're trying to like, watch yourself. This should be a spoiling night. You should spoil yourself. Especially since it's the day before my birthday. You should spoil yourself. In honor of my birthday, Bobo Gizmo. In fact, actually get one of the desserts. If you're stopping at Wendy's, get yourself a dessert too. To celebrate my birthday.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe, guys. Like and subscribe. Mamas, you've never noticed me? Dulcie? I don't know. I'm noticing you now. Spicy B, can I see? Oh man, I gotta decline these. Can I see a 360 of my hair? Well, I guess. Is that a 360? No, yes. Yeah. Sorry about that. So that's a 360 of my hair. That was a recommendation from Spicy B. These chats are fun. I do have a lot of fun doing these. It is a silly thing to do, and I'm playing off of my energy because I'm staring at myself. You can call me pretty. You can call me handsome too. Benjamin, what are we eating? We're gonna make a sandwich. It'll be fun. We're gonna make it in just a second. I keep getting distracted with reading comments. We love listening. Thanks, Odie the cat. I do appreciate that. John saying I'm very talented. I do appreciate being called talented. John just knows what to say. You're gonna make me blush though. Aliens tomorrow. Grumpy Moose. I think aliens every day. They've been here the whole time. So definitely will pop back in when my brain stops working and can't write. Juliet. If you're still here, yeah, pop back in whenever you need to just listen to something or somebody talk so you can get out of writer's block. I'm here for you. If you already left, well, I'm just sending that positive energy and everyone knows I said it. Honest question, is this page satire? I enjoy it. Yeah, it is what it is. Check with Orange. It's really just me having fun. So if you want to call it satire, you can. I did take a class that taught me about all the different genres of comedy there are, and I do know I usually play into 3 or 4 of them. But I'm not going to be doing that today, where I elaborate on the type of comedy I like to make. You can just observe me, and we can just have some fun. I'm not really someone to tell jokes, though, so that's just something you won't see. But what else have people said in this chat? It does look good.
Yeah, it came with a little baking sheet too.
How many baking sheets? Is it a washable baking sheet?
Yeah, it was actually, yeah, they used to, baking sheets.
Yes.
And then they're pretty,
I don't want to advertise it over this. But I like that. It's a product, but I'm not getting paid to advertise that product, so I'm not going to be. How old? 35. I turned 35 at midnight. Or whenever I was born, I guess. Thank you, Bobo Gizmo. Get yourself that Frosty in honor of my birthday. You don't need to sing happy birthday, though. Thanks, John, for saying happy early birthday. I appreciate the laughs, the hearts, the laughing faces. And birthday's tomorrow, Chapo. Chat is lagging. Well, I talk so fast, if the chat lags, you could really miss a lot. Right? Yeah, it does make a lot of sense. I'm going to launch some fireworks. Mikey Milwaukee, be careful. Yeah, if you're going to launch some fireworks, I know where you live, and it's illegal in that area. So be really careful. Don't get caught. You know? You should just get the Frosty. Or you can make one. Bobo Gizmo, I'm too broke to care about aliens. I feel ya. Juliet, bye everyone. Bye, Juliet. I will try to comment whenever you come back in, but if I walk away to cook over there, that's just something that requires a lot of my attention, and it's hard for me to interact with the chat. What am I doing explaining myself to everybody else? You already left, Juliet. So let's just keep going. Have you met Kathy Griffin? No, I've not met Kathy Griffin, but she is funny. Are you Arab or Iranian? Those are the only options you're giving the user? 383222? Really? I'm Armenian, but there's a lot of other Middle Eastern territories. We're all right by each other, but we're not all like, you know, the same. So there's a lot of us, besides the Arab and the Iranians. From a mirage? Yeah. I just knew you were ethnic. Oh, thanks, though. I do so appreciate that. You at least knew kind of the area I was from. Regardless, we're doing this live stream tonight. I'm Benjamin James Magaluch, and it's great to have you here. I try to interact with the chat as much as possible, but for the most part, I actually do something in my live stream, and you can just observe me do something, and I just let you know what's going on. I'm over here in my kitchen. You're in here with me. So you are also in my kitchen with me. That is just what's happening. And I'm going to be doing some cooking. I'm going to make myself a sandwich and some peas. Which the peas are out, and they were super frozen before. Let's make sure. Yeah, that feels a lot better. Now, they're about ready to go onto the stove. So I got myself one of those pans. If you want to cook with me, I'm going to start cooking now. You can start cooking together. We can also eat together. This is my live stream. Feel free to share it with whoever you want. I'm on Instagram. I'm on YouTube. I'm on TikTok. I'm only live on TikTok and YouTube. So you can watch me in those places right now. And the audio isn't that great on YouTube, but the audio is fine on TikTok. And it's great to be here. It's great to have you here. I appreciate any support I get from you. I appreciate any follows too. You can also watch my other videos and share those as well. I like to stream regularly now, so feel free to be part of the adventure of me doing things on a regular basis, which is really just cooking and eating. Something that everyone can relate to, and everyone can do with me if they really want to. I appreciate all the likes. Feel free to push the screen and give me as many likes as you can so the algorithm shares me more with other people. And also feel free to just follow and share the live stream. Yeah, share the live stream. We're going to start off with some green peas. Now, by start off, I mean put them to the side and show you where the green peas are going to be cooked, which is going to be on the stove. I'm not going to be heating them up in the microwave because I don't really have that as an option. But I also have this cutting board right here that has 2 pieces of chicken. I'm going to cut up these pieces of chicken, and I kind of want to make myself some white beans. Now, the other option we have tonight is we have these green bell peppers. I can cut up some green bell peppers and cook some green bell peppers, or I can have some cold green bell peppers for the sandwich. It's really all up to me at the end of the day. It's whatever I really want to do. But I also have some cheese. I have 2 types of cheese, but I'm actually not going to bring out the second type of cheese because I've already decided I want to use this type of cheese. It's a cheddar cheese. Just a regular sharp cheddar cheese. We're going to be using that as well with this sandwich. We're going to be making it on French roll bread. We might make 2 sandwiches. I really don't know. I know I'm hungry though. I also want to be using some banana peppers. That's right. I like banana peppers. Now, I'm not doing a sponsorship for this brand. I'm just telling you I like banana peppers, and I think you should also go out and get yourself some banana peppers if you want to make yourself a really good sandwich. Or a sandwich the way I like to make a sandwich. So if you're cooking with me or if I'm cooking with you, regardless, it doesn't really matter. At this moment in time, you've got to get yourself ready. Catch up with me. If you want to cook with me, it's an option. You can also share this live stream with anybody that you know is cooking or wants to cook with me because they are maybe alone, maybe they want to cook with someone in general. I'm well dressed. I'm here for you. You can just go ahead and share me and let me know how I'm doing overall, but you can let people know that I'm here to hang out with them too. Now, I also have avocados. Now, I got 2 avocados. One of them can cut, the other one can't be. So let's see if I make sure that I actually keep track of that later on. If I accidentally cut the one that I shouldn't cut, hey, these things happen. But I really hope I don't. Now, we also have some spinach. Now, this spinach is new spinach. I went and got myself some more spinach because I keep having the spinach expire, so I'm not eating the spinach fast enough. So I am going to make a salad tonight using a lot of this spinach. That is something that I really want to do. I love making myself a salad. It will be a very basic salad, but it's going to be a salad nonetheless. It'll also be a salad that will also be used in the sandwich as well. So I'm going to make the salad first and then take some of the salad and put it into the sandwich. I know, right? Who does that? I love doing that. I think it's a great thing to do. I also make a whole bunch more salad because I'm making salad not just for myself to eat, but also for my sandwich, which means I should make enough for maybe 2 sandwiches, which means I could use all of the spinach, which is a good thing to do in general because spinach is really good for you. So something that is also nice is making sure to eat healthy. something that I would just want to share with you is that we should be eating healthy when we can, especially since I like to eat a lot of processed foods, and since I'm eating a lot of garbage too at the same time, I'm going to eat healthy when I can, and I hope you're doing the same thing too. We are basically doomed in a society that has a lot of processed foods, and if you grew up in the 90s, you probably ate McDonald's, and we're all going to find out why that's killing us in about 20 years. Because definitely McDonald's had a whole bunch of stuff in their food in the 90s, and there's no way you can tell me that all that stuff's really going to pan out in the future with not really affecting our health. We're definitely going to get some sort of wake-up call. Regardless, we had a lot of stuff in the 90s that was fantastic, but most likely one of those things is going to actually contribute to our demise. Now that's just because we were a consumer-based area, and really honestly it was a perfect time. It was a perfect time. So that has to mean that there was something that wasn't going on, there was something that was going on that was really bad. Super Size Me ended up being an ad. So if you want to say Super Size Me, it was like really, blah, blah, blah. It ended up being a really over-fabrication of it. We've proven multiple times that guy was just cheating all the time. It was really unhealthy before that. I haven't really interacted with the chat, but I do see people jumping in and being part of it, and it is great to have you here. Be sure to be nice to each other. Let's do a shout out to the moderators, which is Mikey Milwaukee and Joe. Thanks for being here. Let them know they're doing a good job. They're keeping the chat safe. We also have other people here as well, and those people are doing a great job just hanging out. So we have some regulars, we have some new people, and if you want to interact with the community here, this is a space for you to feel safe in, to have some fun with the other people that are here. So it's not just about watching me and interacting with me in the chat, it's also about interacting with each other. We are here to hang out and do this live stream. If you want to cook with me, that's an option. It's not going to take that long to make a sandwich. We really were just going to make a sandwich and a salad, but I do realize I only have one cutting board, and I kind of want to do, wait, I have two cutting boards. Right, I got two cutting boards. So I really want to cut up all of this this spinach right now, and I'm having a hard time not looking at the camera and talking, because I just really want to talk a lot right now. That's just how I feel. And that is actually problematic. It's distracting me from cooking and eating, and I'm very hungry. But at the same time, I'm feeling really chatty. You know when you get home, you just kind of feel like you want to keep talking, but then there's a, or not when you get home. You know when you go out and you meet up with people and you feel like you just want to talk, and then you talk over everybody for a long period of time? I know you talk a lot, but I definitely talk a lot. It's great to have you here. It's great to be here. We're not doing any of that co-hosting stuff because I definitely cannot stop talking. I don't think I'll be able to really stop talking to have a polite conversation with anybody. Nope, not this guy, not right now, and that's okay, because that's just part of our personality. That's something that I'm allowing to come out of me at this point in time, and we are going to cut up some spinach. We do have actually a lot more spinach than I thought, but we might not use all the spinach. We also have to get out, man, I'm putting too much in one area. We have to get out a bigger bowl, like a substantial size bowl, because I do have to make more salad than I normally do. So I'm going to use this bowl. I don't normally use this bowl to make a salad because it's definitely too big. If you're making a salad like this, I'm not judging you. It's probably really healthy. You should make a salad like that. It's great to have you here. Share the live stream. Let's have some fun, people. We're cooking. We're cooking in this kitchen. Yep, we are cooking away. We're going to be having some fun, making a sandwich. And then after we're done making the sandwich, we're probably going to eat the sandwich. And then after we eat the sandwich, well, do some practice wrapping. Just getting ready. This is a very watered down piece of lettuce. It's a lot in here. I think I'm just going to cut it there, actually. I don't really want to take off all of the wrapping on it, so I'm just going to heap up the salad. We don't need the bottom half, I guess. Well, we do, but I'm just going to grab it here, get that real tight, and cut downward. Yeah, that feels really good. Yeah, that's right. Alright. Now I have a lot of lettuce in there, or a lot of the spinach in there. I guess I should cut it up more. I don't know what I should do with this half. I'll end up dicing that up too and throwing it into the piece. But right now, let's actually bring my attention back to the spinach, because I just realized I actually don't want to do it like that. Maybe I'll take it out in sections. Yeah, let's do that. So I'll do this one first. I'll give it a cut here. And a cut here. Why not? Another cut right here. Now we have different sizes right there. Now I take that bunch of spinach and throw that back in the bowl. And then I take this bunch of spinach and I do the same cutting process. I guess I'll do the same exact. No, I'll do a little different. Let's make this one smaller. Much smaller. Yes, smaller than that too. Oh, we got something that fell. That's okay. These things happen, and that doesn't mean that the other stuff's not going to taste good. It just means that that's not going to be part of it anymore. And it's in the past. It's in the past. I'll have to pick that up later. Regardless, right now we have more spinach cut up, and that can be slid into that bowl. Oh yeah, that's looking real good. Yeah. And then I can bring my attention back to this piece of spinach. We've already really started the cooking process. It really snuck up on me. But if you do feel like sharing this live stream with anybody else who would want to cook with me, you can go ahead and do so. We're going to be cooking tonight, we're going to be eating tonight, and we're going to be doing some practice wrapping. That's right. We're going to be wrapping some gifts, but they're not actually gifts. It's just boxes that I have, so we're going to practice wrapping. It's going to be a lot of fun. Make sure to push like on that screen and share the live stream. We're going to have some fun tonight, so if you know anybody who also wants to be part of it, now's that time to share the live stream. Yep, share the live stream. I think I said stream. Regardless, do what you want. You don't have to do anything if you show up here. You can just watch and be amused. I'm not forcing you to do anything, and I don't think you should feel forced to do anything. Just do what you want, and let's hang out together. If you do want to hang out with me, guys, and if you know anybody who would like to watch me, if you know anybody who would like to troll me, don't send it to those people. Just send it to the people that would enjoy watching it. I send a lot of content to some of my friends, and there's one of my friends that I actually send him a lot of videos, and I send him stuff in general, to things that he won't feel like incredibly amused by, but he won't be mad at me, but he will be a little like, why did you send me this? Like that middle ground stuff, where it's like, it's fun, and it's something I laughed to, but maybe he won't laugh to it, but I gotta try anyways, because if I could share some laughter, well, there's every once in a while, basically just funny things. Really, when it comes down to it, I like to do this, and I basically am just somewhat of an entertaining comedic character, so if you don't think people are going to find me funny, then don't send this live to them. But if you think someone's going to have a lot of fun watching me and be entertained by it, send it to them. I'm just saying, think about it. Now, we're cutting up some spinach, and I'm cutting it up into tiny pieces, just really tiny pieces. I really wanted to be tinier than that, but this is just the stem of the spinach, so I don't really know what I'm going to do with it, but I do want to throw it into this pan, or maybe another pan. I'm not going to make a mess or anything, so I'm going to get another pan over here. Let's get another pan. I also didn't have to take off this, which was basically something that was causing me problems earlier. Yes, it's great to have you here. I've stepped up here and I can see what's happening in the chat. Actually, not sure. Watch my Sims cook? Bree? What are you talking about here? Regardless, I'm going to go back over and he's a character in a very good way. Oh, thanks, John. I do appreciate that. It's nice to have people jumping in. It's nice to have people here. Feel free to share it and whatnot. I need to grab one more of the... I guess this is the only one that's not that's washed. It's not... Yeah, let's just do this. So we're going to have some fun cooking things on a pan, too. Maybe some vegetable oil? Yeah, that sounds right. Let's throw this together. I don't know what I'm doing here, but it's happening. So we're going to be having some fun cooking in a new way, too. So I cut up the stems of the spinach, and I put it into this pan. And I don't really know what I'm going to do with it, but I'm going to heat it up. We're going to see what happens. We're going to put that on the back burner. We've got peas right here that I can now pour out. I'm going to pour out half this bag. Nope. A little more than half the bag, I guess. I mean, I could just stop and then it's not a little more. But I'm not stopping. No. I just love peas. I think peas are a great thing to make on the stove, too. Not a lot of people make them on the stove. Not a lot of people pour them out of a frozen bag. Oh, I spilled some of it. But that's okay, it'll all be usable. I just need to pick up those frozen peas and throw them frozen peas into this pan. And now we've got a pan with some peas in it. We're going to put the peas back in the freezer. Just hold on a second. And now I'm back. Look at that. I wasn't gone for that long. But I hope you didn't miss me. But if you did miss me, I'm sorry I stepped away. I do like to stay within the frame of the live stream, and sometimes I do have to step away or reframe it, and that does take me a little while. I appreciate anyone who decides to stay during that time and be patient with me. We also now have some green peas. These are the green peas. They're frozen green peas. I put a little bit of water into it. Just like that, just a little bit of water, not much water. I also want to get out that vegetable oil. Getting out the vegetable oil. Yes, vegetable oil, vegetable oil, vegetable oil. That's what I've done myself right here. There's a little bit left over here, and I should have used that before I even opened up this one. But hey, you know, sometimes we just do what's easiest for us in the moment, and that's something I definitely did. So I don't know how this is going to go. I haven't done anything like this before with the other half of the spinach. I'm just going to pour. Actually, that seems like enough. That seems like enough vegetable oil. I actually don't think I need to use this vegetable oil. But I do have it out just in case I decide to use it. We have chicken that we still need to cut up. We have the peas that are almost ready to start being cooked. This also gives me a chance to bring out some salt and then peppers. These are the salt and the peppers I'm going to be using tonight. This is salt, pepper, and garlic mixed together. And then this is just garlic salt. And then this one's perfect lemon pepper. Now, I do mean when I say it's perfect, I'm also not sponsoring this exact brand. Lemon pepper is lemon pepper, and you can go and get it. And garlic salt is garlic salt. You can go get it from anywhere. I just so happen to get these ones from Lowry's and McCormick. But it doesn't really matter. You get your salts and your peppers pretty much anywhere. I'm not specifically a diehard fan of either of these brands, but I am a diehard fan of garlic salt and a diehard fan of lemon pepper. So these are a main ingredient and something I really like to use. I'm also going to be making myself some beans tonight, which I just realized maybe not. Or maybe I could mix them with the spinach. I don't really know. I took up the side of the stove that I wanted to cook them on. So we're going to put this in the side pile now, and we're going to bring attention back over here to what's going on over here. So we're going to just use this blend of salt, pepper, and garlic, and we're going to throw that in on top of the peas. Now the peas have been seasoned, they're ready. They have a little bit of water in there too, but we're also going to actually add in a little bit of garlic powder. I like garlic on pretty much everything, and garlic is a great thing to have, so I'm putting garlic on my peas, and that's just what I need to do right now. It's something that I feel like I need for me. And we're experimenting over here with cooking some spinach on the stove, and I think I'm going to use some Montreal steak seasoning for that. I know you're probably thinking, why are you using Montreal steak seasoning? I don't know, I'm just playing. I'm having some fun cooking. You should have some fun too. If you're in your kitchen right now and you want to cook with me, you can definitely do so. You can also send it to other people who like to have fun cooking as well, and we can have fun together. And if you're experimenting with something, you can let me know what that something is. You can send me a message. You can make a video. You can tag me in regards to whatever you're doing, because I'd like to see what other people do as well. So if you also want to show me what it looks like when you're doing it, I'd be like, oh, this is cool, even if it's not good. Even if it's kind of like, I would need that. I still think it would be cool in some ways. Look at me just chatter away. Anyways, Montreal steak seasoning. I think I shouldn't use it, but I'm going to use it anyways. Alright, so we're going to throw some of that in there. Yeah, there's that cooking with love thing. It sometimes just overrides thinking. And I would love to use it, but I also don't think it would be good mixing it with the spinach. But I would love to use it, so I'm going to use it. It's great to be here. It's great to have you here. I think people are jumping in on both TikTok and on YouTube. I haven't really interacted with the chat. I'll get around to do so. But it does actually look like I'm just going to take a step forward and see what's really happening. Have a great stream. Jewel, you're not going to stay. Thanks for the likes, and I'll see you next time. Jewel's a regular viewer, and she does come around. So, Jewel, thank you, and I will see you next time you come into the live stream. Who's this? Someone send a live to Rachel Ray. I don't think Rachel Ray would care. She doesn't have to care. No. Maybe at a time when she was like newer, she'd maybe care a little bit more. Now everything's so crazy in the film industry, everyone's like fighting. I didn't turn on the stove. That's a really good point. I really need to go and focus on that. You ended Rachel Ray? Yeah, technically the internet ended her, I guess, in a way. Eyebrow goals, get them bushier. I am not Italian. I am Armenian, but thanks for confusing me with the Italians. They're great people too. Oh, I don't mind at all. You can call me gorgeous. I do appreciate that. Thank you. Mr. Rich, Mr. G, or Mr. Rich McG? That's a great name. Oh, closing shifts for you, Jewel? Well, I'll maybe be on when you come back. I'll be wrapping some gifts later on. My towel's still on the floor. It is. How do you know it fell? Thanks for letting me know. What do I do for work? I'm a freelancer in the entertainment industry. Basically, a good way to look at it is a media production. Media production. Sometimes I work conventions. Sometimes I work on set. It depends on what's needed of me and where I can get some money from some fine people out there that know what my skills are. So if you do need any work done by me, I'm always looking for more things to do, and I'm not against working. So you can hit me up if you do need a freelancer to come in and work for you for a little while, or do a day shift, be a day player. I'm a day player type of guy. So you can just let me know you need me, and I'll try to make it work for me. If it can work for you, it can work for me. We can have some fun, we can help each other out. So I'm also live streaming myself. This is also tends to be a good place for me to just also have another source of income, because the entertainment industry is kind of slow right now, honestly. Now we're also going to get out the avocado that is ripe. We're going to use the avocado in the salad, but because we use the avocado in the salad, and the salad ends up going into the sandwich, really we're putting avocado on the sandwich too. And that's just what's happening over here. I need to put more focus on what I'm doing on this side. The stove isn't on, but I don't feel like these things are going to take that long to cook. We have to cut these 3 things for the sandwich, but also I feel like I'm going to cut a lot of, if I cut this first, everything else is going to be easy, right? Yeah. I don't know, maybe. I do like this long cutting board, which was given to me by my friend Jeff. He did a great job making me this long cutting board as a Christmas gift not too long ago. And if you're looking for someone to make you a cutting board, I can't help you. No, but maybe he can. Maybe he can. Okay, and now the top of it is cut off. Okay, we gotta give it a rinse, so I'm gonna just step out of frame just for a second, but it is great having you here. Thanks for watching my live stream. I'm cooking in my kitchen. You could just be observing that. I interact when I can with the chat, and sometimes I don't get around to it, but if you stick around and you ask the same questions a couple of times, I'm sure I'll get around to answering it. I do have a lot of fun doing these live streams, so feel free to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and on YouTube. We're gonna rinse this in just a second. I got out all the seeds already, but I'm still gonna rinse it. Yeah, you know, I don't want to get sick or anything. It's nice to rinse vegetables before you eat vegetables. That's something I was taught. I don't know if you were taught that, but that's a tip from me to you to let you know that this is actually not just me cooking. It's also me sharing some tips and some tricks and some tips, which I don't think it's really a trick to rinse anything. That's just a tip. Now, we're gonna do this, which is cutting up the green bell pepper. Nice and slowly. We're doing thin slices of the green bell pepper. Thin slices indeed. Yes. Well, that one was thicker, but that's okay. Not all of them are going to be thin. But the ones that are thin are definitely going to be the best ones to eat. And I don't know, maybe I should also mix it on the salad. By mixing everything in the salad, it's going to make it a lot easier to make the sandwich, because then I just make the sandwich with the meat and then scoop the salad out and add it into the bun of the sandwich, or in this case, the French roll. That's right. When I said bun, I do actually like to do this with hamburgers. If I make a hamburger, you know, you can have all the stuff that you make for putting on the hamburger on the side, or cut up, so a whole bunch of different crap. But I find it to be a lot easier if you make a hamburger and you just kind of have like a salad to scoop out the stuff that could be on the hamburger, and it's just something else. I don't know. We'll make a live stream about it in the future, so I don't know why I'm pitching it this way, because honestly it's a great idea and it's something you'll be able to watch in the future if you do decide to follow me. And if you're already following me, then, you know, just stand by. We'll see you in the future. Anyways, we have the green bell pepper now cut up, and the decision to cut it up even more has been made. But not too much. Yeah, some garlic. So now, I can add that into the salad too. Yeah, I kind of feel like that's the way to go. That's right. That'll be good. That's like perfect. I think it's perfect. Now we can actually cut on this cutting board. We got these things that can be taken away. And Right. Banana peppers. What do I want to do with you? I'm figuring these things out as I go along. So I'm making myself a sandwich, but I'm also making myself a salad. The salad will be eaten as a salad, but also used on a sandwich as the greens that are on the sandwich. We have the chicken already cooked, and the chicken won't be hot when it's served on the sandwich. I can also throw the sandwich into the air fryer to make it a little toasty if I want to. These decisions are all being made in real time, and you're just observing it in my live stream. That's just what's happening right now. That's what my live stream is all about these days. So if you do want to follow, feel free to do so. Feel free to catch me on other nights, and you can cook with me, you can eat with me. Regardless, if you want to keep watching now and you want to cook with me, that's an option. You can also share it with somebody who also wants to cook with me, or who's looking to cook with somebody, because I am cooking right now, and they could be cooking with me while I'm cooking with them, even though we might not be actually addressing what each other are cooking. Or you're just watching what I'm cooking, not really telling me what you're cooking. That's okay too. It's the internet. Let's have some fun, and let's make sure to share it with the people that you know would like to watch it, and also be sure to interact in the chat appropriately with one another. We are in this space hanging out with me, but I'm not the only one here. A bunch of other people are here too, and they're in the chat, so be kind to them and talk to each other. We're building a community here of people that are nice to one another, so be nice to each other, but that doesn't mean always say nice things. We can have fun and we can kind of bust each other here and there, but at the end of the day, let's be civil, let's be nice, and to a degree that doesn't get anyone banned from TikTok or from YouTube. That's really where it's at right there. Being real in the moment to an extent. Like I am real. I am not AI. I am absolutely a real person. 100%. I know, right? Well, for now. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen in the future. AI could probably just create videos of me in the future already, because I've already filmed myself for over like 100 hours. So it definitely has content to use to be able to, and my outfits. It has my outfits. The internet, that is. So that means that AI could always analyze it and analyze me. And I think every single one of my outfits has found its way onto some sort of photograph or video. So AI could be more accurate. Thanks for the rose. I do appreciate the roses and the gifts. They're nice to get. They're nice to receive. It's great to have you here. Thanks for being here. That rose was from M. I do appreciate you. And yes, I still appreciate you too. You're giving me more gifts, and I appreciate everything. That one's a chili. That's what that was. Oh, that's nice. You wish more men dressed like this? They can. If you let them know that you're looking for it, I bet you more men would. They would feel like maybe it's a hassle, but who knows? Let's do a social test. But we also have to figure out what we're doing. I am stalling and making some decisions and just having fun with this live stream. So this is great to have you here. I appreciate you taking the time to be here. I am really hungry, but I'm also like trying to figure out what I really want to do to make my meal tasty for me. Because cooking is for me right now, since I'm doing it for me. I do still want to make white beans, but I haven't even started it yet. But I need the tiny pot, which is in the sink, and I'm not going to use that one because I actually don't want to wash it. That's right, there's some dishes in the sink. It's been washed like once. Doesn't have anything really. It'll probably take me a second. I just don't want to do it. What's on the menu? It's a sandwich. Thanks for the tiny dinosaur, Em. The tiny dinosaur is a great gift. Everyone loves tiny dinosaurs. Yes, not big dinosaurs as much. Oh, that spinach tastes good. Then it doesn't take much for spinach to taste good. You know, to really move things along, I'm going to take some of this sliced golden Greek peppercini juice, which is just banana pepper juice. I'm going to pour some of that to the spinach, and the banana peppers right there. We're going to get one of them forks. Yeah, right? Forks. We're going to get one of them forks. We're going to fish out some of these banana peppers, or pepperoncinis. Really, it's the same, but to each their own, however you decide to refer to it. I'm going to take out a couple more of these. Now that's for the sandwich, but I also want it in the salad. You also should just cut the avocado and put it in the salad. And I know, I'm stalling. There's some things that I can just do that I know I'm going to want to do anyways, and that is, you know, the easy things, like the avocado in the salad, which is really actually fun to put avocado into a salad. Super entertaining. It's just deliciousness. Now I'm cutting into this avocado. many times. Let's make it a diced avocado. It'll be easier to apply it onto the sandwich too if it's just already in the salad form and mixed up with everything else. So that's just in there. I think I did actually grab the wrong avocado. This one's not as ripe as one of them felt. But that's okay, it's my problem. It's not your problem. But you get to watch me do it. And you get to watch me deal with it. It's nice to have all you fine people here. Thanks for being part of my live stream. Feel free to share the live stream and feel free to also cook with me. If you want to start cooking or already have started cooking, well, I'm making a sandwich with some salad on the side. Maybe some white beans, which is something I really do want to make, but haven't actually, started to cook it yet. But then again, it doesn't take that long. I could just wash that one dish. Oh, this avocado does feel much better on this side. Okay, that's weird. It felt less ripe on the other side than it does on this side. I'm cutting towards myself, which is not something you should be doing. If you are watching me and following everything I'm doing, don't do it this way. No, do it a different way. Cut away from yourself. I am still doing it, and I need to stop, but I am making progress doing it. So I guess if you already started doing it, just do it this one time, and then don't do it this way next time. But I also don't do it this way when I'm not filming myself. Whenever I'm filming myself, I tend to do it this way. It's almost like I do some things in reverse, or I just do things in different ways. I'm making it as diced up as I can. Just like, the skin. I'm pushing all that out. Oh yeah, it's fine. It's totally right. Okay, good. Getting out all that avocado. Putting it into the salad. It's good thing I got a big bowl. I do like making salad. It's gonna be fun to eat that salad. And if I'm lucky, I'm just gonna pick up some of this stuff. I don't like having stuff on the floor. I'm gonna step on it. Oh, a piece of the avocado did fall. I thought it was a part of the skin. No, it's not a big deal. No, I don't make it a big deal. We make things what they are. If I want to make it a problem, then it'll be a problem. Now, what I'm also going to do, kind of cut into it again. I don't know, I'm making decisions in real time. That's what definitely is happening right now. Decisions in real time. Alright. What do I want to do? Well, I guess it's time to turn on them stoves. Alright, let's turn the fuse on. You know, it might be fun to no, that's a bad idea. Or is it? No, let's try it. Alright, so we're going to use some Caesar dressing. Shaking it up, of course. And we're just going to pour some Caesar dressing on the back over here where we have the spinach. Cooking. I don't know, I'm just figuring it out. We're also going to use some butter right here. I'm going to use some of this butter. I like to use butter when I'm cooking, especially with peas. That's right, I like to put butter in the peas. The peas are cooking right here on the stove, on this pan right there. I'm just going to do a straight cut down. Yeah, like that. That's good enough. Well, actually a little more. We never have enough butter on things. No, it's great to see people are jumping in. I'll come and interact with that chat. What's your ethnicity was just asked of me. My ethnicity is Armenian. It's great to have you here. Thanks for being part of it. I'm not going to really scroll up in the chat, so if you've been here and you asked me a question a little while ago, I didn't read it. You can just ask me again in the chat, and I'll be sure to answer that question. Vegetable oil and Kraft dressing. Yes, that is what we have on the back burner right now. Put extra butter in it. I did put extra butter in it, Mikey Milwaukee. You want me to put some more butter? Yeah, I'm gonna put more butter in it. Yeah, you're right. Let's do a little more extra butter. Just a little more extra butter. It's not too much if it's the right amount. All right. The right amount is determined by you, not determined by anybody else. Because when you cook, you're cooking for yourself. That's something I'd like to tell you. That's something I like to do. That's something I apply in my life. I hope you take the time to apply it in your life, because a meal that's cooked with love for yourself is the best meal you could consume. Honestly, if you have the ability to do so, you should be doing it. It's a great thing to do. If you're not good at cooking and you want to give it a shot, you can't really mess up cooking for yourself if you know what you like to eat. Just bring into consideration that you know what you like, and it's an easy thing to do, and sometimes it can be a really strange meal, especially if you're just starting off. Just like when I started off cooking for myself, I was making some really weird things, but I was enjoying it. I used to use mustard in everything. Mustard was used across the board. That's just what was up. That's just what I wanted. One time I put macaroni and cheese together, and then I put a bunch of mustard on top of it and put it back into the oven. Or not back into the oven, I put it into the oven, and then I had some roasted mustard on top of the mac and cheese. I don't know, I was like a little kid. Regardless, I love all the likes and I love all the shares. Feel free to continue to push like. Give me as many likes as you can so the algorithm shares the live stream with more people. And share the live stream with whoever else you think would also want to watch me eat and wrap some presents tonight. Because we're also getting to the end of cooking. So I know what you're thinking. Ben, you barely started cooking. Really, we're not making that much. We're making a salad that's going to be used on top of a sandwich. So we're not making much tonight. But we are still cooking, and I am trying to figure out which knife to use. Whatever, I just want to use a new knife. The other knife I'll use by using it and whatnot. I guess I'm not making beans tonight. I really did want some beans though. I gotta move the peas around. The peas will burn if I don't move them around. They're heating up. Everything's at like 5. I forgot I was also playing with spinach over here. I'll mix that up a little bit. This is what's happening right now. We're cooking some spinach, some peas. We're cutting up some of that chicken. We'll also cut up the banana pepper, and then we're gonna cut up the cheese as well. I'm not gonna grate the cheese. I'm just gonna like cut up pieces of cheese. I just want to cut the cheese, not, make it really grainy. I could do the thicker pieces of cheese, maybe. Okay, I feel like this worked. Throw that in there, throw that in there, throw that in there. Throw the lemon pepper into the salad. That was a lot of lemon pepper. But then again, can you ever have too much lemon pepper? I don't think so. But you can't put too much salt, so you gotta make sure to put the right amount of salt. That feels good. Once again, cooking with feeling, cooking with love. That's what I'm doing. That's what I hope you're doing. If you're cooking with me right now, I really do hope you're taking some consideration to the love aspect of cooking. You can go with measurements, or you can go with your feelings. Feelings are always important to follow when it comes to eating, too. Also, when it comes to relationships, people, places, things. I can mix this up, but I'm not going to right now. We're going to just put that on the back burner. This is also going to be what I'm going to be using to fill the sandwich up with. We're going to cut up these pieces of chicken as well as I can. And we're going to cut up the cheese. You see what I'm saying? It's not going to take much longer. We've got the peas cooking. Peas really don't take very long to make when you cook them on the stove. We've got the spinach cooking, which I think I'm actually going to bring that down to a low burn. I'm also going to bring that down to a lower burn as well, because I don't want to burn the peas. The peas are cooking, and they do have a chunk, so I do need to give that a shuffle. I don't feel like using that many utensils, because I don't want to wash that many things, because I'm already stalling and washing things in the sink already at this moment. If you do feel like doing it, you can push on that screen and give me as many likes as you can here on TikTok, and share the live stream, and also, maybe subscribe or follow my accounts. Regardless, I do appreciate all the likes I get and all the gifts I get. I appreciate you for being here. Thanks for being part of the live stream. I'll come up and read more of what's going on in the chat in 1 second. Let me just shuffle up these peas. We are approaching the end of our cook, and we're going to be starting to eat pretty soon. I know what you're thinking. You're nowhere near eating. Yes, I am. Thanks for saying I'm cooking Mikey Milwaukee and explaining to the user. That is a fun thing for us to be talking about, what I'm doing right now. Thanks for calling me adorable. I do like being called adorable. You're making boxed white cheddar mac and cheese. That's the best type to make. You're doing a good job. You are doing a great job. Oh, thanks for telling me thanks for thanking me for bringing you along with me in my kitchen tonight. Did you do anything I asked? No, you don't. I like your clothing style. Justin said that. Thanks, Justin. I do appreciate the compliment. Oh, hey. I like how you're like, hey, Benji. You had tacos, Chad? Well, Chad, I hope those tacos were delicious. Thanks for liking the live stream. Thanks for sharing it. Keep me in mind. and share the live stream with really whoever you think would love to watch me. Not just like to watch me, but really love to watch me. And cook with me. If you know someone who's cooking at home alone, you know they want to cook with somebody, and you know that they're dealing with loneliness, then you send them a live stream with me. So then they can cook with somebody. It's about spreading the love and having some positive content out there on the internet. Now we have a lot of content on the internet, and that is something to really think about. Because they could be actually just watching the news, which could be making them unhappy. And you could make them a little happier by sending them a live stream of me, so then they can watch me while they're cooking and not watching the news being unhappy about whatever's going on. Because there's always something that people are going to be complaining about, because you can never make everyone happy in the world, and that's just how it works. And we all don't have a president like, that everyone likes anymore. I don't know. Did everyone like Bill Clinton when Bill Clinton was president? I was a kid in the 90s, so I really don't know if people hated him on either side of the political standard. But I do remember him in Animaniacs. And how can you hate a president that ended up being an Animaniacs? Bill Clinton was really great to have as a president. He was in Animaniacs. He was playing a saxophone at the beginning and the opening credits, if you don't remember. Craving peas now. That's exactly what I was intending to do right now. Make it so you wanted to get peas too. Oh, the butter melted. Well, that means something too. Now that the butter melted, if you're cooking with me, if you're taking any of the tips that I got, you do need to shuffle it around. You don't want it to be too concentrated. And you also don't want butter to burn. If you are cooking with butter and you have it on a pan and you're cooking something and you're thinking to yourself, well, I could just cook it at a really high temperature. You could, but you might burn the butter too. I know that doesn't make sense, because you would be like, but doesn't the butter not burn? But really, honestly, it does make sense. You just didn't know about butter burning. I know, that's what I felt when I learned it too. That's exactly how I felt about it. Now we're just going to pat that down. We're going to add a little bit more of what was used on this, which when I started making these peas, I put on some salt and pepper with some garlic as a blend, and I put on some garlic powder. So I'm just adding a little bit more of that onto the peas, and we're just going to shuffle the peas a little bit more. We do need to cut up the chicken and make the salad what it is, but we're going to be ending this cook not too soon from now, so if you want to eat with me, that's something you can do soon. You should order yourself some food. If you want to cook with me, I hope your cook's going well, and I hope that you can cook with me at the same time, still with this much time left. I actually don't know how much longer this is going to take me now that I'm actually thinking about it, because I'm also playing around with some spinach. I've mixed some spinach with some Caesar dressing. It smells interesting. Smells like something like ant would make, but I use Caesar dressing. I don't know if I like what's happening right here. We're gonna find out. No, let's just taste it. It doesn't smell right, but it tastes really good. It doesn't smell specifically good. It also doesn't smell specifically bad. But then again, it is just Caesar dressing mixed with some Montreal steak seasoning on some spinach. So it's not really that complicated. It also has some vegetable oil. So in a way, we experimented with a little bit of cooking tonight, and this is that experimentation and what it turned out to be. I'm going to put this on a low burn and just leave it back there, and I'm going to bring attention to it later. We've got to look at these peas, and we're going to actually make a decision. I'm going to actually heat up the peas and toss them a little bit more and try to get them a little bit burnt. Maybe burn the butter. I don't know. I really just love peas. Now the peas are a side dish. I mean, the peas are going to be on the side. They're not going to be mixed into the sandwich, which I could do, but I don't like putting peas into the sandwich as much as you think, because I just like peas as they are intended to be. Declining that co-hosting. Manifesting a nice wedding for us. Oh, how great. Yum. Yes. I enjoy seeing that you enjoy seeing that it looks yummy. Thanks. What is that? Usagi? Yeah. I see it. And I appreciate you being here and being part of the live stream. Thanks for always coming in and being a positive nature in the live stream. And I hope I said your name right. And I do have a lot of fun doing these live streams, and I appreciate you coming in all the time and hanging out at least on TikTok. That's a place to be. That is the better stream. If you're watching on YouTube, you should switch on over to TikTok because the YouTube stream actually ends after I'm done cooking. That's right. Now the YouTube stream actually has bad audio, but not right now. I gotta switch it over to the microphone. Give me 1 second. I meant to do this a while ago. Sorry for those of you that are watching YouTube. The audio is now fixed and it is much better. I forgot to do that, but if you're watching on TikTok, your audio has been fine the whole time. It's great to have you here. Feel free to share the live stream. We are cooking in my kitchen, and you're observing me cook. And I do try to interact with the chat best I can, but it is hard for me to get over there sometimes, and I do when I actually finish cooking and start eating. And that is something that you'll be able to do with me as well. If you are finishing up cooking and you want to eat with somebody and you're at home alone, or you know somebody that also is cooking at home, and they're going to be eating by themselves, you can go ahead and share this live stream so I can either finish cooking with them or I can just eat with them. I'm company for them and they're company for me. We're going to have some fun eating together in just a little while. If you're just tuning in, we are actually going to, oh, the front one's this one. I mixed it up. So the front one is this one. So this one needs to go all the way up to high. This one needs to go all the way to low. I didn't mix it up. I got confused looking at it because I was looking at it backwards because I'm standing over here apparently. I know I'm saying everything that's going on in real time and I'm talking real fast. I'm having a good time and I hope you are too. So feel free to follow me on Instagram, YouTube, and on TikTok. I'm only streaming live on YouTube and on TikTok right now and it's a lot of fun to be doing so. So feel free to share the live stream. I'm new to this. It's been about a little over a month. No, it's been almost 2 months. And I'm having a great time doing it. I hope you're having a great time watching me. Let's have fun in the future, so you just need to follow me and we can continue to have some fun together. You can also interact in the chat, and we're trying to make the chat a safe place for people to be able to hang out while also hang out with me. It's not just showing up to my live stream right now to be with me, it's also showing up to hang out with other people as well. The other people in the live stream are here too, so let's be nice to each other and form some relationships and also chit chat with one another. I do take the time to come up and read the comments, but every once in a while you guys can just comment and talk to each other. I appreciate all the likes I'm getting, more of those is welcome, and feel free to give me them shares. Them shares are also very helpful too. I'm having a lot of fun doing these live streams and making content online, so if you do want to support me and make it so I could do that more frequently and do it for a lot longer, well, go ahead and just support me any way you can. And you can also give me some feedback so that I could do that more frequently. It is something I think I do want to be doing more and more. As I'm doing it, I'm having a lot more fun doing it. So if you're having fun watching me, I'm actually having fun doing it. And you could be having fun with me too if you decide to be part of the community. So thanks for being here. Everyone who's joined the team, welcome to the team. Thanks for being part of it. Everybody who's just been stumbling in and just been showing up every once in a while or coming in for the first time, I appreciate you coming in regardless. And you're important too. I'll try to comment to things here and there, and if you're giving me any gifts or whatnot, I do appreciate on those gifts. And I will take the time to give you a shout out in the future. But we are just actually trying to get the peas to be more cooked, because I want the peas are actually the only thing I'm really cooking. I heat up the chicken's leftover chicken. We should cut up that chicken now. There's a bone in this chicken, so I do got to keep that in mind. It's breaded chicken. I am really hungry, so I do need to pick up the pace on this. I've had a lot of fun just chit-chatting. Overall, my live streams are a distraction for me. From what I'm actually trying to do in the moment. And I am just a chatterbox. I love to talk, and right now I just feel very talkative. I'm a lot to deal with, so it's great to be dealing with me and you dealing with me on the internet. Because honestly, I'm a character. I'm having fun if you're having fun. Let's just have fun together. Don't be mean if you feel like being mean. Remember, there's other people in this chat, so don't be mean to them. If you're going to be mean to anybody, be mean to me. Don't be mean to each other. But just be nice and be cordial with one another. Now, we are peeling off the chicken, honestly, on this thing. Yeah, it's just slipping right off. It's a well-cooked chicken. Yeah, that's delicious. But of course it's delicious. It's made by my mother. This is leftover chicken from my mom. She made it over the weekend to celebrate my birthday. She made me one of the things I like the most. The chicken she makes. And it is really good chicken. Dang. There's more things falling on the floor because I talk to this camera. Normally I don't end up doing all of that, tossing and turning. Now we've got the chicken cut up here. Is this a piece that can be eaten? Oh yeah, it can be. I just wanted to eat it. I'm having fun cooking. I hope you're having fun cooking too. So that you finish cooking There was some sort of noise that happened. I think I got a rose. Oh, thanks for the rose. I appreciate that. Juliet, it's great to get a rose. It's nice to see that the roses are coming in. It's nice to see that there's support. Did I miss the shoe collection video? No. Well, you kind of did, honestly. Oh, yeah, that's looking good. You hear that sizzle? That's a good sizzle. That means that the peas, well, the butter's starting to burn. Oh, I appreciate more gifts. That is nice to hear. That is nice to get. Now we've got the peas. Actually, you know, the peas are cooking a bit more. Oh, yes. The peas are cooking a bit more. And it's feeling good. Now, what's going on over here? The spinach is basically done. We're going to have to turn that on. Sorry, there's now a fan on. That fan is just going to be picking up some of that steam that's coming off the stove. Takes a second to open up. The peas actually taste really good. I appreciate all the gifts I got. Juliet, I see ya, and I really appreciate you. Thanks for being here. Or Usagi, Usagi. I hope I'm saying your name right. I really appreciate you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being in the live stream. More cheese sauce. I wish we did cheese sauce tonight. I was actually thinking about making more cheese sauce, but I don't have any milk. I'm back. Wendy's was young. Bobo Gizmo, it's great to have you here. Thanks for coming back, and it's nice to hear that Wendy's was yummy. I appreciate the likes. I appreciate the shares. Thanks, guys, for coming in. If you're just watching on YouTube for the first time, I'm Benjamin James Morgadicci, and I like to stream myself live here in my kitchen every once in a while, basically like every day. If you do want to watch me, feel free to subscribe and be part of my community. You can watch any videos I've made here on YouTube, and honestly, I love making them here, and they are fun, and there are more of them on YouTube than on any other platform. So if you want to watch all my shorts, you really only do that here on YouTube. But if you do want to watch my better live stream, and some of my more, shorter videos, I guess, or long-form videos, you actually have to watch me on TikTok. That's right, you can watch me on TikTok too. So I'm just saying, I'm here on TikTok, I'm here on YouTube right now. TikTok, it's great to have you guys here, but I'm normally here on TikTok. So I'm also going to address the fact that Instagram's a platform too, and you can find me on that as well. We are just finishing up this cook. This cook isn't going to take much longer. We are actually shutting off the stove in multiple places because we have done the actual cooking process. Now it's just the assembling a sandwich process. We have some cut up chicken right here. I got another piece of chicken right here that I'm going to cut up, but I'm not going to cut it up right yet. But I just realized the only thing I haven't done is mix up the salad and cut up the cheese. We're going to be making a sandwich on a French roll. I got to get myself a plate, but I also got to get myself this cheese cut up. But I think, no, I'm trying to do two things at once, it feels like. I'm going to push that chicken back, and I'm going to cut some of the cheese, and I'm going to do long pieces of cheese. I mean, it's for a sandwich. It doesn't need to be perfect. It needs to be good. Not perfect. Good. Those are two different things. Some people confuse perfect with good. And I just want to clarify that perfect and good are two very different things in my standards. Perfect is almost unachievable. And good is everything else that's not perfect. That's just how that works, in my opinion. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the support. It's great to be doing these live streams. It's great to get the roses. Usagi, you are a great person to appreciate me, honestly. I appreciate you being here, and I appreciated all those roses you gave me. And then when it comes to everybody else, I forgot. Oh, dang it. Something got in my eye. How did that happen? I forgot who gave the other gifts, but I'll go up there and acknowledge all you fine people. It's great to have you guys here. I do appreciate you. You guys do make this live stream a lot more fun for me because you're showing up, I'm showing up, we're playing off my energy. So don't worry about it. Just make sure to be nice in the chat because that's the only thing that can affect my energy. But for the most part, in my environment right now, I'm playing off my energy. So if I'm giving you energy, that's great. I hope I am giving you some energy. I hope I'm making your life more positive in general. It is fun for me to do these live streams, so do feel free to follow me and give me some feedback. You can find me on Instagram, YouTube, and on TikTok. It's great to be here. I hope you're ready to eat a sandwich with me because it looks like that's about ready to happen. So I hope you've gotten yourself some food or finished cooking. We're going to set up on the other side, but that's only going to take us a second. We just need to assemble the sandwich and mix the salad. We have the cheese cut. We have the chicken cut. And we're going to mix up the salad. I guess using the same fork we did everything else with. No, you know what? I'm not going to mix it that way. No, I don't really feel like mixing it at all, actually. I know, right? How can I use it if I'm not going to mix it? I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'm not making the white beans anymore. Well, that's a shame. I really wanted these. But I kind of decided not to as we were like going along. It just kind of happened. Throwing things away and trying to keep the area clean as I'm going along makes it a lot easier for me. I really should wash the things that are in the sink so I have access to absolutely everything, but I really just don't feel like it. And how I feel is also important too. Also, I have this lemon pepper and the garlic salt. We can put away the peppercini juice and the pepperoncinis. And then back over here we have we have all of this actually ready to go. It's time for me to grab that plate. Now on this plate I'll put the peas, and on this plate I'll put the sandwich. We'll also put a little bit more salad on the plate, but right now we're just going to make one sandwich and we're going to see how it turns out. And then I'm going to turn this camera around and we can eat together. I know I'm excited to eat. I hope you're excited to eat. We just need to cut into the French roll, so I'm going to put this down one more time. And how you cut into your French roll is actually really important. It defines what type of sandwich you're going to get. I could do like that, and I could do like this. Now I'm going to do side. Now, some people go like that, and some people go side. It's too messy. I need to stop doing things like in the center. And now that I have it cut on the side, you see, I could just put stuff in here, and we could just make it work that way. Now, I haven't really mixed this salad, but I'm just going to build the sandwich first and then mix the salad. So we put the chicken in. You see that chicken going in there? I'm double checking the pieces to make sure I'm not getting any like bone or anything. Because sometimes I cut things too fast or without really paying attention because I'm filming myself. And every once in a while I end up eating something or putting something in it that shouldn't be there because I wasn't really paying attention. Anyways, I had a lot of fun doing these live streams, so if you want to share the live stream, feel free to do so. I'm almost done preparing my dinner, and you can share it with somebody that you know wants to eat with someone tonight. If you know someone's home alone or home by themselves and they don't like to eat by themselves, well, you can share this live stream with them so they can eat with me as well. I'm making myself a sandwich, I've made myself a salad, and I'm going to eat some peas, because I also made myself some peas. So I'm going to be making a statement with the food I have. Oh, this looks good just with cheese, and it's weird how things look good sometimes. You know what I do need? I need not ketchup, what's that called? Mustard. I need mustard. I need to give myself some mustard. I like to use yellow mustard. I don't know if you like to use yellow mustard, but you know, there's a lot of different types of mustard. So if you're thinking to yourself, well, of course I like to use yellow mustard. There's no other mustard to use. There's a lot of other mustards. Oh, we got people coming in. Do I toast the bread? That's a good point, Bobo Gizmo. Let's put it in the air fryer. Yeah, let's put it in the air fryer. We're going to first put some mustard on it, though. That icky, the fluid. You gotta always shake it down first. Thanks for the likes, thanks for the shares. Appreciate people coming in. I do try to bring attention to the chat, and I will bring attention to the chat more when I'm sitting down. So feel free to stay by and ask me any questions you want when I go to sit down and I eat the food. You can also eat with me too. It's great to have you here. We're actually going to add one more step to this. Even though I'm really hungry, I do think it'll be fun to toast the bread a little bit, but we should probably toast it without the veggies in it. So I'm going to move this stuff, move that, and that, oops, and this salad that I haven't mixed up yet, that I really should mix up. We're just gonna shut this and give it a little toast. All right, so let's put that on. Because I'm getting impatient, because I'm really hungry. I don't know if you're hungry, but I know I am. I want to get myself eating some food pretty soon. This is also going to be the end of the live stream for those of you that are watching on YouTube. It's been great doing it. It's been great being here. The live stream will be ending very shortly. I'll show you the food that I make, and I'll show you everything that I'm going to be eating tonight. But if you want to keep watching my live stream, you got to go on over to TikTok. Now, TikTok, I see people are jumping in. How tall are you? Just curious. I'm 6 feet. basically 6 feet. It's like 5'11" and blah, blah, blah. But when I wear anything, I end up being 6 feet. And that's just how it is. So I am basically a 6 foot person. And it's nice to have you here. And I believe in the future we will all meet up and hang out in person. Are you still wrapping presents? Yes, I am. Thanks for asking. There will be some gift wrapping going on, but it is practice gift wrapping. I do not have the gifts yet, but I have some boxes that I want to wrap to do some practicing. So we're going to eat this sandwich really soon, and then we're going to do that for a little while, and then that's going to end up the live stream. Regardless, we've been live streaming for about 90 minutes so far, or almost 100 minutes. I know because that's what YouTube's telling me. And it's been a lot of fun to be doing it on both TikTok and on YouTube, so feel free to share it with other people that you think might want to also eat with me, or just hang out with me online in general. I'm having a lot of fun doing these things, and I hope you have fun watching me as well. We have 1 minute left before the sandwich can come out. We will put it on the plate, and we will serve some of this, some of that. Maybe I should take this time to reframe the camera, or get ready to reframe the camera is actually a better idea right there. So I want to take this stuff, put this here, put away the cheese. Now I put away the cheese, I should probably also put away the mustard, but actually I'm actually going to keep the mustard out just in case I make another one, because I'm probably going to eat more than one of these things. We've got this going, we've got that going. Good, my water's filled, I'll put that over there. We're going to just turn the camera around so we can eat together. It's going to be a lot of fun for me to eat with you. It can be fun for you too if you also decide to share it with other people that you know, so then you could be eating with me and other people you know in the real world, that you know in person or online. Regardless, it's to each their own. You share with who you want to share it with. I'm grateful to just have you here, and I appreciate any like you give me. When you tap that screen, I appreciate all of that. The algorithm plays nicer with me if I get a lot of likes. So feel free to push like on the screen and give me more likes. And we can spread this live stream with more people and try to get, wow, that's already hot? Well, that makes sense. It was heating up at 370 degrees. I had to use my other hand. My right hand's more resilient. My left hand's more pansy. Just kind of how it works out. Alright, so that's now done, so now I can take that plate down. I need to let this cool off for a second. It is way too hot. But it does look really good. Well, I guess now is the time for me to actually grab a little bit of the spinach, the green bell peppers, the avocado, and the cut up banana peppers, and I can just start to add that onto the side too. Now it makes sense why I didn't mix up the salad, right? Right? Yeah. And then I'm going to just take some of the salad right here. I really should mix it up though, but I just, I'll do it with my hands right now. Yeah. You're watching it happen in real time. Now we got a salad on the plate. And I'll mix all of this up. Okay, that's good enough, honestly. It's not very good at all. Got to do a complete flip. Yeah, there we go. Now we got it. All right, so now the salad's mixed up. That salad looks actually pretty good too. I'll serve myself more salad later. It's nice to have a lot of salad. I did buy a bunch of these so I could make a couple of sandwiches for me to be able to eat throughout the whole week. Okay, next part. I gotta rinse off my hand. Me mixing the salad with my hand right there was me being lazy. Something you should take note of. I'm a person too. If you're being lazy, I'm not gonna judge you. Nope, not gonna judge you at all. And now I'm gonna serve peas very slowly using a fork. I could use a spoon and do this a lot faster. Or I could even pick up the pan and do it a lot faster. But neither of those things are going to be happening right now. We're just going to do it this really slow way, which is ineffective, but still effective. Damn, it doesn't matter. I've served myself a good amount of those peas. Ooh, and this is the dinner that we have. So now that you can see the dinner that we've served ourselves tonight, as in me, I'm going to be actually churning this camera around so you can eat with me, but I'm going to be ending the live stream. You know what? I don't feel like ending the live stream on YouTube right now. So if you're watching on YouTube, lucky you. You're going to keep watching me. We're going to be having some fun eating together. You look like you're time traveling from the 1920s. Thanks, Mr. M. I do appreciate you being here. It's nice to have you here. It does look like one of your messages was restricted. I can't really get into that right now. But it is great to have you here, and I hope that YouTube hasn't limited you, and you should just continue to watch the live stream. You can also watch me over on TikTok too, if you really want to, but it's great to be here on YouTube and on TikTok. We're going to be eating together right now, so if you want to get yourself some food, you could eat with me too. You can also finish cooking at your own pace and eat with me whenever you want. It doesn't have to happen right now. But if you've ordered yourself some food and you've been waiting for me, now you can get that food out. We're going to be eating together, and if you want to, you can push like on that screen as many times as you can, and you can share it with whoever else you think might also want to eat with me, because we're going to have some fun eating tonight. That's a true fact. It's always fun to eat, and I feel like I made myself a really good meal right here. This is going to be crispy, and I'm going to just get this over here on the side and move these cameras in 1 second. Let's also get one of them stools. All right, so now I'm going to be doing that move-a-roo. Just bear with me here. I'm going to get the camera down a bit because I like to film at a higher angle now. So now I actually have the camera up really high. So we got to bring it down. So it's going to just be another second of me adjusting the camera. And we're going to do that right now too. Ah, that was a shuffle. Right. I could just do that. Okay, and we can see the table. I just want to make sure I didn't get anything on me. Yeah, and now we've got that going on. Bring us closer. We're pretty close right now. We are, you can see the meal, I can see you, as in I can read the chat. So I'm here with you, you're here with me, but let's do one more thing. Am I related to Eugene Levy? No. I mean, for all I know. I'm Miss Woods X. It's nice to have you here. I'm good tonight. How are you? Thanks for saying it's perfect, Usagi. John, yes, all right. What's my ethnicity? Armenian. Bobo Gizmo never on. Oh, okay. All right, it's nice to have people joining in. We're going to be eating a fine meal tonight. Can you see the screen in the back? Not really, that's good. YouTube would flag me. But at the same time, I do like being able to see it. So I'm going to just turn it on and have it do stuff in general. It's nice to have it be doing things. I'm drinking water tonight and eating a sandwich with some peas and a nice salad that I made. Now the salad is also inside the sandwich, and if you're just joining in either on YouTube or on TikTok, it's nice having you here, so thanks for being here. Feel free to share the live stream and support me in any way you can. You can also subscribe, and you can just be part of my community. We're going to be wrapping some gifts after... Oh, I can shut the fan off now. My attention span is everywhere, so I'm all over the place at the same time, and I talk real fast, and I have a lot of energy, so hopefully that amuses you and gives you a reason to come back and to be part of my live streams in the future. I do have a lot of fun doing these live streams, so it's nice to be here, and it's great to have you in the live stream. Just be sure to be nice to each other, and remember, you're showing up to my live stream with other people as well. There are other people in the chat, so feel free to be nice to one another and keep people, you know, entertained, not... involved in an argument. Let's not argue. Let's keep things really simple. Let's make some positive content tonight where everyone can just kind of relax and unwind after a long day. You can watch me just kind of do stuff in my room and here in my house and maybe outside, and maybe that'll amuse you. Maybe it won't. Regardless, I'm still doing it because it's an easy thing to do and it's a lot of fun for me to do, and I like to hang out with you if you like to hang out with me. Thanks for saying good vibes only, because that's the best way to say it, John. We are looking for good vibes only in this room right now. If you do want to hang out with us, just be sure to hang out in the chat and appropriately and with the good intentions. Put us, oh yeah, all right, we can do Cozy Campfire. Or do we want to do, put up a cozy Christmas campfire? We could do the cozy Christmas campfire, but I like the cozy houses the more than anything else. So we're going to do this one. I guess it's still a cozy campfire, or it's not a Christmas fire, but it is like Christmas themed back there. I don't know if you guys can see it that well, but I can see it, and I'm having a good time. Oh, thanks for saying it's perfect. I like that we're all on the same page. I'm here to have some fun with you, and honestly, it's a pleasure. It's great to have you here. Thanks for being in the chat. Thanks for being in the live stream. I hope you have food to eat too, and I hope you're watching me eating food as well, because we're going to be eating dinner tonight. Oh, yeah. Thanks for the likes. A good sandwich goes a long way. When I come home and I rush to start doing these live streams, sometimes I don't take the time to read all of my messages or see if anyone called me or any of that. And I apologize if you're watching and you sent me a message and or you called me and I didn't answer. Well, if you called me and I didn't answer, you know I'm streaming, so don't be mad. I'll talk to you later. It's fine. But if you sent me a message or anything, that was the first time I looked at my phone since I started live streaming. So have some faith. I'll get around to answering you. Right now I'm eating dinner. And you can eat dinner with me too. If you're already eating dinner, well, welcome to the dinner with me. Andrew's here? Hi, Andrew. It's nice to have you here. You just got back from work? And then we got someone telling me not to talk with my mouth full. I'll try, but I like to talk a lot. And when I do these live streams, I tend to talk a lot. I talk more than I do in real life sometimes. Like, if you meet me in person, I'm definitely not going to talk as much as I'm talking right now. Because I'm also talking to myself. So I'm looking at myself and it's basically looping, and sometimes I forget the fact that it's actually streaming everywhere. Thanks for the rose, Juliet. I appreciate it. It's nice to have you here. But I will try my best to talk without my mouth full, like really full. But every once in a while I talk like on the end of chewing. You know, like when it's about to be the end of chewing. Or whatever. What did I do tonight? This. Wait, what? Thanks for saying I'm perfectly fine with the way I'm eating. I don't know where you recognize me from, but I'm honored to be recognized. A little Oscar Isaac? Can I host a Christmas party on TikTok? I don't know how to do that. Oh, you mean what did I do today? I ended up helping my aunt today. I wasn't called into work. And then I ended up going and helping her. John, cocktail party. You almost forgot to do the elf on the shelf. Ooh, elf on the shelf sounds fun. Moving where it is every day. Trying to figure out a new interesting spot to put it in. I do love spinach. I hope you love spinach too. I hope you're eating with me as I'm eating, or I hope you're enjoying just watching me eating. Thanks for saying it's nice of me. You cut his shirt? I don't think I have a viral TikTok video. But you can look me up. Well, maybe. I was on the Jimmy Kimmel show. And it's broadcast television. So I've been on TV. I'm also in the background of an Apple TV show. called Presumed Innocent. I'm in the courtroom, wearing a similar outfit. You keep hitting send and finishing your sentences. The TikTok of your leg got 8 million views. I haven't gotten to 8 million views. Thanks for saying great bit on Kimmel, John. I do appreciate that. It was a lot of fun to do it, and I look forward to potentially coming back to that show. They've told me I have to come and visit. I definitely need to do so. If you're at home and you're looking to eat with someone, well, I'm live streaming myself eat right now, so you could eat with me. If you know somebody who's looking to eat with someone, share the live stream with them too. I'm live streaming on YouTube. I'm live streaming on TikTok. I'm live streaming on YouTube. I'm live streaming on TikTok. You can share this live stream with them so then they can eat with someone as well. I'm having a good time. And I'm here to hang out with you if you're here to hang out with me. Yeah, I also have suspenders on. Yeah, suspenders are so much more fun to wear than a belt. Like, your pants just kind of hang. It's nice. I can do a taco night. You're eating with me too, Liv? Oh, great. It is our first date. I might have another sandwich, but I want to move on to the second half of the live stream after I'm done eating this, which is wrapping some gifts. No PJs tonight. No. I'll probably end the live stream at 10, so if there is anybody that you know really wants to, or that you really know should be exposed to me, you gotta send out this live stream to them. So I'll probably only live stream for about 40 more minutes, but I really gotta go to bed earlier tonight. So, oh, thanks for the cowboy hat. Appreciate that. Even though it's my birthday night, I don't feel like staying up. As you get older, I am Armenian. Thanks for asking, Kevin. Oh, and thanks for the gifts. Actually, I do love the cowboy hat, though. That's one of my favorite ones. But I am Armenian. But what was I talking about? I forgot. Regardless, I'm trying to eat faster. So I can move on to the next step of this broadcast. Oh, Bill Gizmo, thanks for saying happy birthday. My birthday is tomorrow. Or today, depending on what time zone you're in. Thanks, Juliet, for saying have a good night and for wishing me a happy birthday. Tomorrow night, I know I won't be cooking, actually, so... I know I'll be live streaming, but I'm not going to be cooking tomorrow night. It's a birthday. I don't have to cook. Or maybe I will. I'm just going to eat the green bell peppers, yeah. They're really good. You don't like green bell peppers? I would live stream my birthday dinner, but I don't know if I should. Sometimes it limits what people want to talk about. And also, there's some conversations you can't have on live streams because it'll flag you. Can't talk about a lot of different things. If I decide to talk about politics, it's going to consistently say follow some links to read something political. Oh, thanks for saying hello. I'm good. How are you? Peppers are your favorite? No, thanks for saying I'm a guy. What a guy I am. Oh, that's so nice. I'm going to decline that. No co-hosting so far tonight. Maybe co-hosting when we're doing some gift wrapping. I have tried bell peppers and cream cheese, and it is delicious. Thanks for the rose. Your For You page really wants to be friends? Yeah, let's be friends then. TikTok knows more about you than you know about you. TikTok's telling you to be friends with me. It's probably right. Bell peppers and tuna is really good. The sandwich is here, but the sandwich is almost done. Thanks for saying you're jealous of my eyebrows. I like my glasses too. Favorite deli? The Pasadena Sandwich Company. I don't think that's a deli though. It is crunchy. The air fryer makes sandwiches really good. Favorite movie of all time? I can't get into that. Do I speak Middle Eastern? No, I don't speak Armenian. Bell pepper sandwiches are good. How old am I? I turned 35 in 3 hours. You're watching me age in real time. A mango if I was a fruit? Thanks for saying happy birthday. I appreciate them birthday wishes. Thanks for respectfully telling me I'm fine. You had the exact same YouTube Christmas video on all day? I understand it. It's a great YouTube video. And it is relaxing. Thanks for saying happy birthday. Thanks for calling me gorgeous again. Man, it is great to get them compliments. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching my live stream. I'm still eating. You can eat with me too if you really want to. Oh, thanks for the gift. That was really nice. Besides, you always know how to just cheer me up with them best gifts. Now, also, if you're just joining in, I'm streaming live on YouTube as well. YouTube and TikTok. You can also follow me on Instagram. I'm Benjamin Mogradichin. Type that in, and you can find me on any of them platforms. Thanks for saying I look like Oscar Isaac. Oh, all these constant nice things. Handsome? I love being called handsome. Oh, those star eyes. I hope everybody made themselves something good to eat tonight. Rate my meal. 8. I don't know, but I'll look into it. I don't have a wife. But back to what I rate this meal, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. Because I could see I could do a little bit better. But I still got pretty dang close to it being perfect. Peas indeed. What meat did you eat? Chicken sandwich. I'll probably have another one. But I got to start setting up where the camera will be for the next video. For the next half of the live stream. We were in the kitchen, or we're still in the kitchen, but different part of the kitchen. We're going to turn it again. So we're going to actually remain in the kitchen, but be in another different part of the kitchen, but you're going to be able to see the Christmas tree in the background. That's really what's important at the end of the day. We're going to have some fun making a little bit of a Christmas video. And that's going to be wrapping some gifts. Now these aren't really gifts, it's just practice wrapping with some boxes. Oh, now that feels really good. I do feel like there's something stuck in my teeth, which there is. Well, it doesn't really matter yet. I'm not done eating. It is nice to film myself and be able to see when there's something stuck in my teeth. Thank you so much for all the likes, people. It's great to have all you here. Feel free to share the live stream. I see everyone's jumping in. We're having some fun. We're going to be doing some Christmas wrappings of some gifts in just a second. I'm just going to finish up this eating. I'm going to flip the screen around and we'll do some wrapping of gifts. What's my occupation? I'm a freelancer in the entertainment industry. I work in media productions, and that's what I do for a living. So I go from job to job, and I'm always on call. Always on call. Sometimes I'm on set, and sometimes I'm at like a convention. And that's basically the easiest way to say it, and the easiest way to explain it. I appreciate all the likes. I appreciate everyone coming in today. No cheese sauce today. I would have liked to do a cheese sauce. That was a really good point. Really great question. If you thought I was an engineer, you can continue to think I was an engineer. Completely fine with me. Doesn't affect me that much if you think I'm an engineer. Also, that sounds like a pretty cool job. I am not Italian. But I am Armenian. Thank you for asking. I am not related to the Levy family. What's good, Harry Potter? I always love the Harry Potter references. I remind you of John Hamm? That is really nice. You can watch John Hamm and me on Jimmy Kimmel. You want to see the stickers on my phone? Is that what you want? How many vests do I own? A little over, well, more than 20. But there's only really 20 that fit. All right, that's gonna put that down. You've got to see what it looks like. Don't change work clothes when you get home? You're right, I should change. How many languages can I speak? One, unfortunately. I could learn others, I guess. A knife to grill? Oh. Do I have my mom or my dad's skin tone? They're both Armenian. And they both have the same skin tone. Were you asking me how old I am? I'm 35. Harvey? Thanks for saying you like my face. I like my face too. I am mad handsome, aren't I? Well, my views are going up. It is nice to see that. It's nice to have people coming in. We're almost done eating. We're actually done eating. I didn't realize that. I get engaged with the chat every once in a while. Sometimes I don't engage with the chat. Other times I do. I try to. I'm new to live streaming. It's been about 2 months. I'm having a great time doing it. Thanks for being here on TikTok, here on YouTube. I'm going to change up the live stream, but I'm also going to cut the YouTube stream. If you're watching on YouTube right now, I'm going to be ending that live stream, and I'm going to be just focusing on what's happening over here on TikTok. We're going to be doing some gift wrapping, so if you do want to watch me do that, you do need to just switch on over to TikTok. It's great having you here on YouTube, and I hope you enjoyed cooking and eating with me. It was fun to do it. Be sure to tune in another night. I like to live stream. I like to post videos regularly. Feel free to follow me and be part of my community, and I'll catch you next time I go live, and you can also keep watching me if you want. You just got to switch on over to TikTok. Have a great night, and I do hope you enjoy yourself and get yourself a good night's